Welcome to the Zen Space channel, where we attempt to see things as they are. In this episode of the Mindful Drinking series, we shall talk about wine. No one knows where the first glass of wine was produced. Still, the Phoenicians, Greeks, and Romans made the most significant input into the winery. For ancient Hellenes, drinking wine was an art. They experimented a lot with serving methods and temperature. They added herbs and spices to achieve a unique flavor and aroma. The Greeks invented aged wine to keep it longer. They didn't encourage drunkenness at all. Feasts and holidays were the only days when the wine flew like a river. Just like the ancient Greeks, I oppose any abuse. So let us dive into the essence of this drink and its various types. To understand wine, it is first essential to understand the essence of the grape. Grape is a vampire plant. It absorbs the energies of everything that surrounds it. It remembers the qualities of the winemaker who walks by the vine and takes care of it. That is why grapes and then the wine reflects the character and thoughts of the winemaker. Grapes absorb it all, so they can later give it as much as possible through the final products. Grape is like a child. Winemaking is like raising a child and taking care of one. Grape may be very picky, too cold, too hot, too dry, too wet, and so on without an end. The winemaker who serves the vine leaves a part of his soul in it, otherwise nothing will come of it. That's why there's so many different wines with different aromas and tastes that will give you very different states of mind. Professional sommeliers will tell you all about the origin of the wine, its physical properties, and so on. This is the initial stage of understanding the drink. It is possible to memorize the features of different soils, the slightest influence of weather conditions, and aspects of winemaking. Still, it won't be enough to comprehend the wine because we do not take into account its creator, the winemaker. Detailed explanations are required here. It will be easier to understand if you are familiar with human design theory. According to it, each person has a unique nature, the design, which is supposed to be manifested in their life. Deviation from one's personality breeds sickness and unhappiness. At the same time, people in society influence us from birth. They educate us, meaning they condition us. A child and any immature person perceive this conditioning as a part of themselves, which is false. This becomes obvious as we grow up. The primary task of every human being is deconditioning, a return to the origins of the design. At the same time, we cannot live in a vacuum and are doomed to be conditioned by someone or something, to understand someone and work together as a society. The trick is to do so with understanding and without losing yourself. That is what wine is all about. Choosing the right wine is like training conscious conditioning. It is impossible to know what energies every place on our earth carries. It's impossible to know what thoughts and design the winemaker had to choose the right wine for you as accurately and logically as possible. That's why I use intuition to select the right wine. I call it the dive into the bottle method, and I'll share it with you in our next episode of the Mindful Drinking series. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share on your social media if you feel like doing so. I'll be happy to know how the information resonates with your experience. Feel free to share in the comments down below. You may also donate to the project by following the link in the description box. All your monetary thank yous will help me to create and share more content with you.